right.
Okay, so I'm actually fascinated by the fact, though, that everybody at this table thinks that feminism is a scam.
Yeah, let's go back to feminism.
It really is.
Yeah, I agree with some things, right? Like, as far as, I don't believe in equality between men and women. I believe in equity, right? There's a difference. So, like, there's place for women in the workplace, right? But it's just in different areas.
Can you explain the difference to us, what you think the difference between equality and equity is?
Yeah, so equality is like the same treatment given to like both sexes, right? So that doesn't make any sense because are men and women the same? Obviously not. So equity is giving the same opportunities to equate to each person's ability.
I think you might have them switched. Generally speaking, equity is the end result is always the same. So typically, countries that implement economic equity, for example, will bring the ceiling down to make sure everybody's at the same ending point. Whereas equality is giving everyone the same opportunity, and what you do with it, you can run with, regardless of who you are.
Well, but yeah, like general equity, equality, like somewhere in there. Like I think feminism, as far as that's concerned, like that makes sense in certain circumstances, right? So like if women are getting paid less in the caregiving industry because caregiving is a predominantly woman field, right? And I hate this.
Noah Morphis super chatted 169 New Zealand dollars and 99 cents. Honestly, rate your girl.
We lost
honestly.
Brian for this.
Solely.
Let's keep talking.
Okay. I was gonna say
you were in a good thought.
Yeah.
She's a 10.
We all are in our own way.
Yeah.
Where do you have an issue with modern feminism then?
Oh, I mean, definitely hookup culture. I think feminism, like, hot take, but I think feminism definitely...
Sivian super chatted $100. Mick is the perfect example of a man-child. This failure is entirely on him. Big dreams, no direction. His pattern of not making money, the entire relationship will not change and only continue if she keeps enabling him. He's taken the easy path.
I do make money, though.
We're on feminism now, people.
Also, really quick, I did see while I was away from my chair that one of the TTSs sort of triggered but didn't get read. Let me see if it...
Had to say it donated $100.
Weird.
Mick just Google jobs in SB. You can apply, get a forestry fire job starting at 42K. You need to get off your and apply. Jobs are out there. Also, Isabel, you are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Sorry that it didn't trigger the first time it came through. I'm not sure what happened there, but hey, had to say it. Thank you for the $100 donation, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, hookup
Yes.
culture. Go.
Yes.
Yeah, so hookup culture for sure. It makes men, like, want to unalive themselves. It makes women really, like, self-conscious. It's a horrible thing. You know, like, my ex has, like, really, really bad mental health problems. And I think I said something on my podcast, like, don't ever date a man under 25. It was really stupid and generalizing, but don't ever date a man under 25. All he's looking for is sex. Like, he's going to screw you over. And he's like, you have to understand that when you make these generalizations about men and how men do this and men do that, like, it makes me want to unalive myself. And the male suicide rate is freaking skyrocketing. It is so sad. I even want to make another episode about, like, men's mental health. And I know most of this chat thinks I'm a hoe and, like, they don't agree with me or whatever. But yes. Regardless, I care about you guys and I want you here and alive, you know? So I just think that males' unalive rates are, like, not talked about enough as well.
Women too, and what's really crazy is the CDC just put out a study a few weeks ago. We can argue about the CDC later in the chat, just forewarning for that.
Yeah.
But teenage girls right now, more than ever before, are starting to struggle more than teenage boys in modern America, particularly with mental health. So teenage girls are starting to see higher levels of anxiety, higher levels of depression, and in 2021, 1 in 3 teenage girls seriously considered taking their own, deleting themselves,
yeah.
unaliving themselves,
Yeah.
because of the culture that we've created right now, which is so ironic, right? Like, wouldn't you think that this culture that's all about women doing whatever they want and women having any pathway to success that they want to embrace, we say that we live in this world, and at the same time, the next generation of women, Gen Z women, are so unbelievably miserable and
Right.
unhappy and discontent in today's society that they don't even want to be here.
Right. And I will say I'll say this and then I'll be quiet because I know I talk a lot. But I like in active addiction, I tried to unalive myself 5 times. And that wasn't even substance abuse. That was because I was convinced that no man was ever going to take me seriously or love me because all they wanted from me was sex. Seriously. And some part of me is still convinced of that because thought it was going to work out with this guy. It happened to not. But I'm holding out hope and I'm waiting, you know what I mean? But it's a real thing. So, yeah.
Well, so you said that you think men might not want to take you seriously because
of how many people I've slept with. Yeah.
Okay. I
Because
thought
you guys say that a lot on the show, and so I was like, oh, I guess that's what guys don't want.
Well, I mean, that's kind of where I was going with it because
Yeah.
you said that your concern was men only wanting you for sex. However, I would say that's probably not